First off, I'd like to welcome everybody.
15 student athletes at Mercyhurst Prep were honored in front of family and friends in a controlled environment as they signed their letters of intent on Monday afternoon. Many of them are headed to Mercyhurst or Gannon for their college education and athletics. Others are headed to Rochester and play football for St. John Fisher. This is what the student athletes had to say about their big day. A lot of your teammates are heading up to the Rochester area. Why St. John's Fisher, and what sold you on that program?
It's just a great program. They have success every year, and it's just a great college, like a great community there, and it just seemed like home, so that's why I'm going there.
What excites you the most about this next level of opportunity?
Just like you said, the next level, it's just up there, and that's pretty much it. Just like it's next step.
It's a very important decision. Did you have any influences out there, parents, family members, coaches, to really help you along the way?
Yeah, I had some influencers, and they just helped me decide on which one would be best for me, and I decided Fisher.
What was the overall process like for you in making this decision?
It was a tough decision because I was set on Baldwin Wallace at a college in Ohio forever. And then finally I went up to Fisher and I was like, oh, this is the place.
And why is that?
I don't know. They both felt like home, but Fisher just felt like more of a home. I gravitated there more.
How relieved are you to now know where you're headed and the whole process is behind you?
Very, because I don't do good with a lot of things. I'm not very good at those. So stress-wise, I'm chilling.
What does it mean to you, and what was that whole process like?
It's a pretty big accomplishment. It was a lot of work getting here. Putting in the work for football for 4 years, it really paid off, giving me an opportunity to go and continue my athletic career. So,
what was the overall process like? And now knowing that it's all said and done, how relieved is it to know that you know where you're headed?
the whole process was pretty complicated. There's a lot of options around the area, outside of state, Fisher being one of them. But narrowing it down, I'm glad I finally found the right fit for me.
First of all, what sold you on Mercyhurst University and Mike Sisty's program?
I think it was just that I've grown up in Erie, and my entire life that's been the dream, is to play in the hometown, and now that's finally happening. It's been a great accomplishment.
What sold you on the program and the success that program has had over the years, and the tradition of winning that they've had up on the hill?
Well, Mercyhurst has always been a top 10, top 15 team, so I think that's just great to go to a program that's always successful and is constantly winning, and that's just great.
Was it important for you to stay local and have the opportunity of your family and friends to watch and support you?
I think it was. It was important because now all my friends, family, everyone who's never seen me play before but knows I play can come in now and see me close to home and not have to travel far.
Why Penn State Barron? What sold you on their program?
It's close to home, and I'm going to get a Penn State education, so yeah.
What was the overall process like for you as far as determining where you wanted to go?
Mostly just looking at the colleges and seeing what fits best for me. So it fit best for me, so I picked them.
And lastly, who was instrumental in maybe giving you some advice, or coaches that you may have spoke with to make the decision?
Well, obviously my coach Skellin at Mercyhurst Prep, but a lot of this goes to my granddad, Murray Stoddard. He kind of started everything for me, so yeah.
What sold you on Mercyhurst University?
Well, I wanted to stay close to home. I want to stay with Mercyhurst University and Mercyhurst Prep, kind of like a joint school in a way. I mean, we're pretty tight, and I just felt that the program for soccer was going to be a good fit for me, and also criminal justice program and law program is really good at Mercyhurst University, and that's what I intend to do, so that's good.
What was the overall process like for you in determining where you wanted to go?
Well, I basically looked on who wanted me the most, basically, and what I felt like who would need me the most too. I just want to be like a part of something. I want to be like actually like to be able to make a difference. And
now that it's all said and done, how relieved are you to know where you're headed and just the excitement of that anticipation?
Yeah, I'm happy because I kind of got done earlier. I actually committed in December. So I was pretty relieved and relaxed now. Don't have to worry about it until just show up in August.
Connor, first of all, what sold you on St. John Fisher and just being able to have that opportunity to play baseball up there?
I've always wanted to play baseball, and when I visited the campus, I loved it. I loved the program, and I loved the coach, and everything like that really led me in that direction, made it feel like it was home for me, so I'm excited to go there.
Who influenced you in trying to make this tough decision and make sure that you knew where you were headed?
I had a lot of guidance from my parents, my guidance counselors, teachers, and the coaches at Fisher all really helped sway me in that direction, and I'm glad that's where I'm ending up.
How satisfying is it to now know where you're headed and that the whole process is over?
It's great. It was a stressful process, I'm really relieved that, it's over and I found where I want to go, and I'm ready to go there and I'm all signed up, so it's exciting.
What sold you on Mercyhurst University? Because you don't have to go very far to go to the college level.
It was just really comfortable on my visit there, and I thought might as well stay somewhere so comfortable, and it felt a lot like high school, so I thought it would be a good spot for me.
How was the overall process like for you? Was it simple? Was it a little bit tough to determine?
It was pretty simple. There wasn't many colleges I was looking at, and I just picked out Mercyhurst out of the bunch.
What can you say about Coach Spano and what he's been able to do over the years and just the track record that they've had over the years of having some great success?
I think it's really incredible what they've been able to do, and I'm really excited to play with them.
Dante, first of all, what sold you on Madai?
It's a small school setting. I really like the small school setting. They compete year in and year out, and it's not too far from home.
What excites you the most about being able to go from high school to now college and continue playing basketball?
Being honored to play at the next level and where they're all going to compete day in and day out.
What was the overall process for you in determining where you wanted to go?
It was a long process. Throughout the pandemic, some offers were hard to come by, but this school showed the most love. And when I visited, I knew that's where I was going to go.
Finally, how relieved are you to know that it's all said and done and now you know where you're headed?
Very relieved. It's like the world lifted off my shoulders, weight lifted on my shoulders. I'm just excited, ready to get started.
Ashley, first of all, why Gandon University and why continue playing soccer for the Golden Knights?
I love Erie. It's home to me. It's close to home. I love the downtown setting, and you never realize how big Erie is until you're down there. And the program that Colin runs is honestly one of the best things down there, and I just love it down there.
Was it important for you to stay home and be able to not only play but maybe have family and friends come out and support you as well?
Yeah, that was one of the biggest things for me, was to be close to home, but also to be away from home. It's really one of the best things.
Hayden, first of all, why Mercyhurst University and joining Coach Joe Spano's program?
Well, I've watched them pretty much when I grew up, and coming here for the past 4 years, they were pretty much right in the backyard. So just look out the window and see them playing. Knowing their success, it's been nothing but great, and knowing Coach Spano's personal success has been nothing but great. So why not stay home, play some baseball in the backyard? Nothing beats that.
Was staying home pretty important for you, knowing that you'd be able to have your family and friends come out and support the program and yourself?
I looked at other schools. I looked to get away, but staying home was pretty important. All my family and friends are still around here, and I can go home. I can hang out on campus, and most importantly, my family's there pretty much at every home game. So that means a lot too.
Now that this process is over, how relieved are you to now know, hey, I'm fully committed and I'm ready to go?
It's pretty relieving. It feels nice not really have to worry about where I'm going to go, what I'm going to do at the next level, and just know where I'm headed and know I got to get better.
Why Mercyhurst University and Coach Joe Spano's program?
It's a great program. It's a great school. When I went and visited it, it was just overall great experience. And just from knowing from their previous years as a baseball team, they're just a great team all around and a winning program, and I love to be involved with that.
How exciting is it to know that you have fellow teammates here at the present time going to join the program as well?
It means a lot. The past 4 years with them have been amazing. I wouldn't trade it for the world. And just to know that I get to go on with a couple more for the next 4 years is just going to be even better.
Now that the overall process is over with, how relieved are you to now know where you're headed and what you're going to be doing in the fall?
It eases up a lot. It's a lot more calm now in my brain, and everything's nice and easy because I know I'm set where I'm going, and that's that.
Casey, first of all, why Liberty University? What sold you on that institution and then the program overall?
Well, my brother, he went to Liberty University, so I've had a lot of good experiences with them. I went to college for a weekend just this past month, and I just love the culture down there. The people were amazing, and I was being scouted for a while by the coaches, even before they became a Division I school. Mm-hmm. So they kind of sold me on that too. But yeah, I mean, it's just a great place.
How exciting is it to be reunited with your brother and have this opportunity, kind of follow in some family footsteps?
I think it's really good. I mean, from what he said about the college, I hope it's true because, I mean, he said it's a great place to be. It's really easy to make friends down there, and the professors are super nice. So I'm really excited to start to see that for myself.
What are you looking forward to the most once you get onto campus and then get reintroduced to the program and then see what you're able to do and help them out?
I feel like I'm most excited just to expand, meet some new friends, just get out for myself for a little bit, and start a new brotherhood with the football team. That'd be great.
Anthony, first of all, why Westminster College and what sold you on that program and that institution?
I mean, it's just a great program and a great school overall. I mean, and it's a Presbyterian university, so I mean, I'm baptized Presbyterian. So I mean, there's that, and it's just a great program. And I know a couple guys on the football team, and I'm excited, just looking for the opportunity to continue my football career.
How exciting is it to know that you are going to play college football and have that opportunity?
I mean, it's great because I mean, football, that's one of my favorite things to do. I mean, every day you got to get in the weight room, got to play football, and you got to watch the film. So I mean, I'm just excited to keep continuing that.
What was the overall process in making this decision for you?
I mean, you just got to look at all your opportunities in other schools and narrow down which the best fit for you, and I chose Westminster as that fit for me.
And then lastly, did you have any influence to help you out making this decision, coaches, family members?
I mean, my coaches were a big influence. They taught me a lot of lessons on and off the field, and I'm very thankful for that. And then my mom, she's always there for me and giving me advice and wants to see me go in the best direction I can go in.